silence to the wild. Put your sack on the track, ho.
Junkies.
Acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. This the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Yo, SJR crew, what is good? Big salute to everybody in the chat. Big salute to Damier the Dragon for that intro, man. We appreciate you, my guy, for real, dog. It's a Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. I can't do it as well, but that's just fire, my guy. Yo, welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great week. We are on Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we got that VIP with Spectrum. I appreciate y'all coming through and showing love. Spectrum is running a bit late, so he said he's going to be about 30 minutes late on this. So we're going to, BS for a little bit, listen to a little bit of his music, and then when he gets here, we'll get into depth on what he's doing as far as music and life and all that good shit. So how y'all doing, man? Have y'all had a great week so far? Paul said he's going to have surgery on his hand because he got embedded wood that hit the bone, split in 4 ways. That sounds incredibly painful, dude. That sounds so, oh my god, bro. Hopefully it's your left hand, whatever your non-dominant hand is, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's your non-dominant hand, so you can at least, aka a splinter. Yeah, it sounds a bit more than a splinter, though. It sounds a little bit more than a splinter, my guy, for real, dude. Man, Paul, I can't imagine what your dick looks like. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I had a splinter in my right hand, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might get bad. It might get real bad. So, it's been nice out in California. It's getting colder. So, I had to break out the heater, you know what I'm saying? I turn on the heater for a couple times this week, so that's nice. I got tired of the hot shit, man. Because, like, my fucking AC bill, because I run 2 ACs in this trailer, and the motherfucking shit is like $200 a month. $200 a month through the summer. So that shit, I'm so glad it's over. It'll go back down to like $80, for the electricity and shit this month. So I cannot wait to get that bill. I'm gonna be looking like I got extra money and shit. Like, what? Yo, so I hit up a couple places. What, actually, there's this thing called Creatorland. I don't know if you creators have heard this or not. It's like a new fucking platform for content creators to collab with other content creators. I pimp smacked an airborne stack of wood to straighten it as it stacked down on the table. When I pulled my hand back, the whole board came. Oh my god, Paul. Dude. That's an impact. That's an impact. Because I seen you over there fucking with the wood and shit, because you're like cutting the wood up and you're like throwing out the shit pieces. I seen you over there. You're getting hella fast, dude, and that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So this dude hit me up. I don't know if you guys ever heard of OK Let's Play. It's like a competition, like online gaming thing where you can win money and shit. They were talking about, yo, Kahuna, what's good, my guy? Big salute, homie. Good to see you. I hope you had a great week, man, so far. So they hit me up wanting to do a collaboration, and I was like, they were talking about doing like contests on the channel and shit like that, and I was like, I don't do contests on the channel, I do music, but I don't mind doing some ad reads, so I'm waiting to hear back from him. Then I hit up a weed company seeing if they wanted to team up with me, and that'd be dope because I'll support the fuck out of some weed. See, watch. So that just happened. He said if I was any younger. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Paul. Yo, Caitlin, it is so good to see you. Big salute, girl. I hope you had a great week so far. Always a pleasure seeing you. Free weed, always good. Facts, because they can just pay me in weed. I'll be happy with that. Because they have this flavored, infused weed, man, that I smoked some blueberry ones the other day, and it tasted just like blueberries. Like, I sniffed a pack of them, and a pack of 10 of fucking joints, right, pre-roll. And I couldn't get that smell out of my nose, dude. That shit was powerful. And shout out to Dizzy's, man, because I really want to work with you. I want to work with you. Because they got a bunch of styles, too, like strawberry and lemonade and all that shit. And I want to try every one of them fucking things, man, because that would be fire. Spectrum's, yeah, he's going to be late. He got held up doing some stuff. He said about 30 minutes. So we're going to... Big hugs. Come on in here. Get this. That's the good stuff. I like that, Caitlin. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna. Actually, you guys want to listen to some music? I got his Spotify pulled up. If you're tired of hearing me talk. Look it. There's a big sack on your screen. That's hilarious. Big sack. Coming to you live. All right. I'm an idiot. Let's go. Big K. We call him Special K, like the cereal. He make you lean and mean. What do you guys want to listen to? Triple pause, he said. That's great. I love it. What do you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear some throwbacks? You guys want to hear throwbacks? We can listen to some of this Overdue album. Let's listen to this Flex. You want to listen to Flex? What do you guys want to listen to? Let me know. Play Crown Me King. That's his new shit. I want to wait for him to play that new shit. Now, fuck it. We can listen to it again. There ain't no thing. We can listen to it again. Let's play it. Crown Me King. This has got Larry. Who's got on it? Kevo
Sound
and
the
Larry.
alarm, rally the guards. Better prepare when I tear you apart. Here for the R, I got the spark. I'm out of the steady with shocks in the heart. No CPR, no saving your life anymore. It's time to get sent to the dark. Should've known better before you thought to go start up this war. This a battle of the kings, better bring your army, fellows. Speak for the peace of my army, bellows. Told myself, better read.
See, look at that. We should have just waited, huh?
I here?
Yeah, you here. How you doing today, brother?
I'm all over the place.
Hey.
I literally just got home and I was just like I gotta get on this right now.
I appreciate you coming through, man, because I know you're busy, and we just started playing Crown Me King. And, I know we're gonna start it over. Don't worry, we got you, my guy. Joe Kaler's in the motherfucking building. Big salute, homie. How you doing? I hope you're having a great week. So, Spectre, man, this is the first time you've been on for an interview, man. Like,
yes, it is.
We've literally had you on doing album reviews.
Yeah.
And we've never scheduled an interview. So, I know the last one got interrupted by, life, and we had to reschedule. But I'm glad we're able to sit down and talk, man.
Yeah. No, of course. I think this has been a bit time in the making for sure. Because when we had me on the first time, me and KT, who now goes by Kyron, it was for that collab EP.
Yeah.
And then obviously when Breakdown dropped, we came back. We talked about it for a bit. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, we need to just kind of sit down and just normal ass thing. No crazy albums, no crazy, just maybe crazy tracks, but then
Well, every track is pretty crazy with you. You never know what you're going to hit when you get play, unless you're on a track with who was just on there? Kevo and Larry Belafonte.
And Larry Belafonte, dude.
So you know that that's gonna be a straight up spaz track. Yo, Aries, the Apex is in the building. Big salute, homie. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you, my dude. Always good to see y'all, man. So we got my dude Spectrum in the house today for a VIP. First one. We've done 2 album reviews with this guy and never sat down and talked to him behind the music type shit. So I'm happy to do this. Also, make sure you take full advantage of those links in the description. You'll be able to find everything my dude is doing down there. And, you know, just follow, like, subscribe, do all that free shit. You know what I'm saying? It helps a lot. It helps a lot. That's a fact. So, Spectre, man, you pretty much at this point are a veteran in the game. I mean,
I would like to think so. I would like to think so, right?
Yeah, absolutely. When we started fucking with you and KT's music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was good, but it wasn't super polished. You know what I'm saying? Now we've got super good and very well polished music coming out. So, what was your initial thoughts when you started making that leap from a guy who puts music on the internet to being a guy who could put music on the radio or in TV or, you know, whatever it is now? I mean, that music can go really anywhere.
That's a big question right there. What was the first half of that?
Well, I'm just saying, like, what was your brain process like when you're thinking, okay, like, I'm putting out some pretty good music now, you know what I'm saying? I could, like,
right.
I could put my, you know, ass cap on this shit and really be able to take it to a market. What was your feelings inside? Like, were you at that point, like, this is solidifying me in music type shit?
It definitely took a minute. I'll say that for sure. I think what really did it is when I started actually working with people. Once I started getting that small recognition in the small places, you know, it obviously started with KT and I started working with him, but through KT, yeah, love him. Good. One of my best friends on this goddamn platform. But from there, I started working my way through other outlets. You know, I started working with people he was affiliated with. But then those people who were affiliated started, you know, I started getting acquainted with people. Obviously, it's how I got acquainted with you. That's how I got acquainted with people like True Mob, you know, through people like LC4 and other people like that, just randomly joining Twitter spaces in the buttfuck of midnight, you know? Like, it's crazy to think that where I am now versus where I was, we'll say 2 years ago at this point, is such a huge, even a year ago, was just a huge jump, and not just like quantity, but quality, you know? And obviously, and I've slowed down a bit because everybody's got life, you know, you can't always just pop a track out every week. But even when it sounded fine, but obviously, like you said, it wasn't polished, you know, it wasn't completely there yet. Everything else came into the picture and I was still trying to find my sound. You know, I was now I'm there. You know, now I've found my sound. Now I'm working with all these incredibly talented people who think of me just the same, you know, and it's something that, you know, I never thought I would see, at least in the past couple of years. You know, I thought it would take me a lot longer to be around a group of people who just absolutely enjoy the craft like I do, you know. It's wild, bro. It's absolutely wild. And you know, all the people that are in here right now, shout out to all of you in some way, shape, and form. And I'll probably say this throughout the rest of the night, but you all have given me so much confidence and hope for my future, for how I want to go about doing things musically, that I can't ever repay every single one of you. Like whether it's been an artist, whether it's been a reactor, a support, like your support means so much, not just to me, but to all us independent artists. And that's what we're here for. You know, we're here to grow together. We're here to build together. None of this drama crap, none of this, you know, putting each other down over stupid shit. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it, you know. And I
I'm
see
glad
I
to
see
hear
Larry,
that.
yeah. And Larry, I see Larry showed up. Aries is in here. Kahuna. I see Sitem showed up in chat as well. Big shout outs to all of you. Seriously, I can't appreciate the home you guys have all given me. So
Damn. So now we got two motherfuckers in here cracking me up. Aries is cracking me up. He's just, dude. Every time he types some shit, it's just funny as fuck. And now
yeah,
Larry's in there.
I'm watching it.
Yo, that's shit.
As a Mexican, please say pop.
Yo,
Y'all are crazy.
this is amazing. So Spectrum, man, something that I've been wanting to know. I'm sure the people have been wanting to know is the life of my guy. So let's take you back to childhood, man. Let's take you back to a little tyke in Chicago, man. You know, your parents probably got the radio on, and you get dancing around the house. What's playing, man?
First off, what is going on in chat right now? What's up, Greg Dos? What's up, bro? But what is Reese? What? Y'all are wild out right now.
Right,
Y'all
right.
are wilding in here.
He said,
Yeah,
"What the fuck I
exactly,
just
Greg.
walk
What the
into?"
heck did you just walk into?
Yo. Yo, Greg, good to see you, my guy.
Oh
Big
my
salute,
God.
homie. Reese, big salute. Always a pleasure, my
Ah.
my friend. I was gonna say my madam, but then Larry get mad at me and shit.
I just had to go through all these sexual jokes over dinner for a birthday too. So I just came from that to this, and now just like I'm right at home.
The party
Let's
don't
take
stop.
it back when he was a little speck. Whoa, what are those emojis? All right. Anyway,
He was just a little speck.
all right.
That's
So where the hell do I begin, really? Uh, I grew up in a small town out in the suburbs. I've lived in the suburbs of Chicago basically my whole life. You know, music was, let alone rap, was probably the last thing on my mind until I was like maybe 12 at the oldest. I was that kid is like you had, you know, those like little class, like when you're in like preschool, kindergarten, where they're like, who do you want to be when you grow up type stuff, right? That I was one of those kids who was like, I want to be a race car driver. I want to be a video game designer. I'm the type of guy who just wants to either take the risks or just, you know, go above and beyond, right? I knew nothing about rap at this time, right? I think it was about maybe 10 when I finally listened to Eminem for the first time and in memory. And this was and if I was 10 years old, this was 2011. This would have been after Recovery, and I think actually this would have been the release of Marshall Mathers LP2. Right around there. And obviously the song that was on the radio a lot obviously was Not Afraid. No shocker there. One of the best songs that he had put out at that point. But yeah, dude, I grew up middle class. I grew up like I wasn't in a bad spot, but it obviously could have been a lot better. I grew up with an abusive stepfather. I grew up with, and I've obviously talked about that in tracks, and I'm a very open person about that, obviously. What the fuck is... I can't concentrate, bro. I'm looking over at chat and I can't concentrate.
I'm in the same spot, and I forgot to shout out Sitem and Larry, man. Big shout out to
Yes.
y'all for real. Alpha Ray, what's good? Big
Alpha
salute.
Ray, shout out to you, love you. But I obviously where was I at? Middle class. I open person, abusive stepfather, all shit. And that basically was kind of my day-to-day until high school, where I would just go to school, come home, my days would either be really good or really bad. And constant depression, constant, being put down in whatever way was thought possible, you know. And right around high school, I started, you know, dabbling more in music. And once I dabbled into music, we finally, we started picking up some stuff. I started doing a little bit of rap. I started doing a little bit of just basic, I was a percussionist, so I was picking up drums, I was doing everything.
Yeah.
And
So you were in like a formal setting of music.
pretty much,
Okay.
right. I was in a formal setting of music even in middle school because I was a band kid my entire life.
Nice.
So,
Did you have the sweet hat that was like the big tall hat? With the chin
for like,
strap?
yeah, for marching band, yeah, with the plumes and stuff, yeah.
that's-
I was on drumline 1 year. I'm not a drumline guy,
Hey.
but
Spec skin flute. That's hard, bro. Well, yeah, it would have to be, wouldn't it? No, I'll just get a pause.
dude, bro, wow. Hey, all right, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we went there, but
That's
yeah,
tough.
no,
KC.
but really nothing too crazy outside of that. Casey Karma, what is good, bro?
Oh,
Good to
shout out
see.
Cinematic too, coming through, man. Big salute to you,
Cinematic.
man. Check out his music for real. We were going to have him on, I think, next month or in December, but we'll get him on.
Yeah.
Y'all follow that channel.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, fast forward, and basically where I'm at today is kind of just the same old stuff. I'm working to keep myself stable as I can be. I'm doing music that's finally getting to a good amount of ears that's allowing me to do what I want to do. And I'm just low key vibing the best that I can. And so really at the end of the day, I came from humble beginnings, and maybe not as humble beginnings as some other people, because obviously there are people who had it worse than I have, and there's no denying that. But we all have our own struggle that we have to fight on a day to day, and that's what's gotten me here, for sure.
Okay, I like that. I mean, that's a nice summary of your life. But the actual question I asked was,
Oh,
when you're dancing around the house and your parents have got the shit on, what are you listening to? No, I that's why I didn't stop you, because we needed to know all that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was looking for a very specific moment in your life when you're dancing around, and you have no cares in the world when you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about bills, and you don't think about school. You don't think
No.
about shit. But when you hear the music come on, and that's something that ignites inside of you, you know what I'm saying, that you can't control. What was
Yeah.
that music being played?
anything. So I grew up in the early times. I grew up on Metallica. I grew up on System of a Down. I grew up on Avenged Sevenfold. Uh, Basically anything. What would that all be? Like metal, alternative metal, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's essentially what it all is. Green Day, so pop punk in there as well.
Mhm.
Just basically whatever. I was mainly a rock head, but that was because my parents were rock heads. You know?
Okay. That's where I was wanting to go. Is like, what was your parents playing that, like,
Yeah.
got you like fucking thrashing around the house and shit? So you were a little thrasher kid then, right? You was always breaking some shit.
Aries, what the fuck? I fuck Britney Spears. I hated listening to Britney Spears. God, dude, ugh, God. I still don't
Tuck
like
his
Britney.
weenie. Oh hell.
Yeah,
no.
what the fuck? Bro.
Yo, infamous ties in the building. Big salute, homie. Good to see you, man. A big shout out to Rob Z too, man. Thank you, brother, for coming through. I hope you guys are having great weeks.
Don't insult your future wife. Aren't you currently taken right now, bro? Don't do that.
Brittany been dancing around with them Ginsus, man. She ain't playing,
Yeah.
bro. She ain't playing, bro.
Yeah.
I still knock it out though. That's a fact. She's still fit.
Hey, whatever floats y'all boat. If I was in that position, I would not.
I'm not
sorry.
saying I would marry her. Well, maybe. She's still rich. But
I wouldn't, bro. That nah.
look, I just wear chainmail everywhere I go. She ain't gonna get past that, bro. With them little Ginsus, I'll be like, all right, babe.
Bro, I guarantee you, there's something twisted about her sex life. I'm telling you right now.
Dude, she was a Disney kid, bro. She has been fucked up in the head for a long time.
Bro, so is Miley Cyrus, but I'd rather screw her over Britney.
I mean, I'd take them both too.
But that mainly is because I like Miley's voice over Britney's. But I'm not gonna neither here nor there on that one.
There are other very talented artists that if they were going to sing while I was banging them, it wouldn't be those two.
It would be Ariana Grande. No.
maybe Rihanna.
Damn, I don't want M sloppy seconds.
I take that shit sloppy tense, bruh. You see Michael Cera in that movie. This is the end. He tried to get on that booty too, and she slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, no. Who else tapped it? Kanye was a Kardashian.
Yeah,
Kanye tapped a Kardashian.
I ain't
It
fucking
wasn't
none
with
of them
Rihanna.
chicks, bro.
Yeah.
That's not happening. No,
I'll take
Kardashian.
Beyonce over all of them. Maybe I would take Beyonce maybe like 5-10 years ago, but I would not take Beyonce now.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Before Jay, Beyonce.
Yes, there you go. I don't know.
Anyone from TLC, including Left Eye, and she ain't even alive no more. No, I'm just
I also wouldn't take
Shout
Rihanna
out to
now
Left
either, considering she's out here catching babies like it's nobody's business. So
she catching babies.
So I ain't gonna no shot there. I ain't about that life.
I don't know how we got on the Celebrity Fuck Fest, but I like it.
Hey, we all have our fantasy.
Hey, that's a fact.
Ice Spice is where it's at. Nah, just
Only
because
if
she's
she
been
bring in
showing up
some-
in those, just because she's been showing up in those Dunkin' commercials, don't mean shit, bro.
I said
just because
only if she bringing some Dunkin' Donuts with her.
you fucking she knock on your door with a handful of munchkins.
I am a fat guy. There is a way to my heart. It's through my belly.
But see that works out perfectly because you get the munchies and you get the munchkins.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's oh god, that's great.
Man, I'm so glad y'all are with us tonight. We're getting a sneak peek of who the man behind the music is. I know I'm enjoying it. I know y'all are enjoying it, especially Aries out there. You know what I'm saying? Go get it,
Bro,
my guy.
Aries is probably secretly piping some girl while he's watching this right now.
See, now that right there is what you call a work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You can't stop
whatever.
this guy. He's probably recording a track too.
well, hey, damn, I don't know about that one.
He's like, "Can you take the slapping out the back?" Like,
Either that, well, you'd have to take the moans out too, unless you go keep those as ad libs.
yeah, well,
But-
true. You could use some nice ad libs.
My weenies.
That's great.
That's good for you, bro.
Shakira, absolutely. Kahuna knows.
Hey, those hips don't lie. Those hips don't lie.
I also
Always.
want to give a shout out to Bren because she get it.
Who?
Bren,
Oh,
my
man.
favorite drill rapper ever. Plus, she can sing. Ain't no drill rapper can sing.
Oh, you haven't seen me spit on drill yet.
Oh shit.
I
But
can't.
I
won't-
wouldn't consider you. I wouldn't box you in as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be like, oh, Spectrum, he's a rapper. Well,
Nope.
he's also a singer, and no, that's it, and that's all you need because it doesn't matter what you go with in vocals. You could do R&B, you could do some type of harmonizing. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do harmony raps and shit, like Bone and shit.
Right, and I think that's still the problem. I think that will probably be a problem until I start making numbers because I don't have a specific lane that I can fall into because I can go anywhere.
Have you ever
It-
heard of I'll Be the Nomad?
The name's familiar, but not something I've listened to.
He's an artist. When you hit play, you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
And he can rap his ass off, just like you. You know what I'm saying? He can rap with the best of them. but he can also sing and harmonize. You know what I'm saying? He might give you a funk song. He might give you a rap song next. You don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the cool thing. Or he could be funny or serious. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. And those are some of the best. Yo, that's a fat Kahuna.
Oh my god,
that's a fact, bro. And every time she goes live, well, not every time, but a lot of times she goes live, I be like, still looking for that interview, and she never reads my comment ever. It's so sad. But when I leave a comment like on a post, she'll like it, and I know she read it. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep it short and sweet. I don't be writing no long ass shit because I know ain't nobody gonna read no long ass.
Nobody
shit.
gonna read.
Right.
Nope.
I'll just be like, still looking for that interview. Still waiting on that interview. Hope I can interview one day. You know, just real quick shit, you know.
Right.
Because I still think it would be a dope ass interview.
I agree. And I think, listen, the more interviews you do, the more publicity, the more people are entered into this wonderful ass community that you got going. And it's nothing but a growing process. Also, shout out to you for hitting 5K low key, because I know you were I know you were on that life for a minute now. I remember when I first joined, I think you were at 2.5 or something like that. And you that's still pretty, like, yeah, it ain't no like million, you know, you're hitting millions in a year,
Right.
but still, that's still pretty good that you were able to, not even like, you took a hiatus and then came back and you're at 5K, you know, like, your work ethic is before and after, like, stayed the same no matter what. You kept with it, and it's just that too, Kahuna. No reactions. Bro, that's insane. Like, yeah, live reactions, but that's not proper reactions, you know.
No, I'll get a better computer where I can record my live reactions and then put them up. There's a lot of, you know,
right,
artists, YouTubers doing that. I think it's fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically getting views here and views here, you know.
Right.
I think I try to do that, my computer just freezes up. Everything just freezes up. It's like, I can't do this, bitch. Like,
Rob's
sorry,
like, I got 30 subs with no videos. What now, bitches? How many of those people are true mob members?
See, that's fire right there. No, I appreciate that, man. I came to terms with I ain't gonna be hitting no million anytime soon, bro. It ain't even gonna be 10,000 anytime soon. But the thing is like, I'm in a very niche spot in the internet, you know, and it's gonna take time to grow it. But the people that we're growing it with are the realest, most authentic motherfuckers on the planet, and they love music, and they genuinely want to see everybody succeed. And that's why this thing has been put together, is because I want y'all to be the next level of this music shit on TV and, you know, the radio and shit like that. Because if they're just going to listen to garbage, if you like, you've seen the reactor channels out there, you know what I'm saying, that will listen to, never heard NF before, and they're just like, yo, I didn't know music could be like this, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I have a small gripe with these reaction channels, right? And there are some people who do it to an extent, and it's fine. But if you're doing it for clout, right? If you're doing it just to get the algorithm on your side, like, yeah, maybe it benefits you, but imagine the thousands of other artists who are trapped in a bubble because of all these other people. Like best example, right? Like, all these other big rappers recently got into Ren, right? Like, Ren's been the new big talk recently. And what bothers me is that, and half the time it's you know, sometimes it's like, oh, well, he's the new thing, so who cares about anything else that this guy puts up, you know? Like, Ray, love Ray, at Ray Vibe, homie.
Shout out to Ray, facts.
And it's not his fault, but whenever he does a Ren reaction or an NF reaction, look at those views compared to anything else that's independent otherwise.
Right.
Like,
and
it's a drastic, it's
I went through
insane.
the same thing. You know, when I was doing my recorded reactions, I would, you know, do a very popular Australia. Well, all the artists over there in Australia, they all have big followings because I think like almost everything's underground out there. There's very
Right.
few that are like mainstream artists that are hip hop artists over there, you know. And I would get a lot of views on those videos, but then I do a video, say my dude Prize, right? And
Yep.
I get 25 views.
Yep.
You know, and I personally was going like, hey, can you guys just check out all the videos because you might run into something you like, but
Exactly.
but the thing is, you're not going to find a lot of people like that. They're going to search a shit right, and the algorithm, or it's going to pop you up a list of these reactions. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to come in
Yeah.
and just watch that reaction and move on to the next person who does that reaction. I get
Right.
it. I get it now, and my heart's not broken. You know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the people that are. It's those 25 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That watch Prize. Those are the motherfuckers who will watch all your videos because they
Exactly.
love fucking music. You know what I'm saying? They want to find new artists. They want to be able to see what the next thing is. They want to watch the growth of an artist. You know, all things that are important to me. You know, I was able to watch Joyner Lucas grow and then fucking blow up, dude. And that shit was
Yeah.
crazy. And I got to shake his hand before he even did Eminem's song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
be able to-
those are the good moments too.
Right.
Yeah.
and you're like, I can't wait to see the next one do that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the next motherfucker, the next motherfucker, and the next motherfucker.
And that's what we all hope for, right? Like I think the biggest inspiration for me that hit this year was when Easy Mill got signed, right? Dude's 25.
Yeah.
He's
Well, he's been
he is
signed. He was signed to Sony before he was signed.
well,
to
yeah, but
Shady Aftermath,
Sony, but like I'm gonna be real with you,
But it was.
they-
It was. Yeah, you're right.
it was niche as fuck.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I heard Easy Mill before that,
Shakes
but
P, my guy, what's happening, bruh?
But once he got that triple threat deal, right? Once he got there, it opened up a whole ass avenue of shit.
Yeah.
Because again, one,
Well,
he's
that's the-
20.
Look, if you sign to Shady Aftermath, you're pretty much at the tippy top of your game.
Pretty
like,
much.
if you're-
there's
if
not
you're-
many other labels that'll hit that. Like
Right.
a lot of these other like the only other labels that would do such a thing are pretty much dead now, right? Like Atlantic Records isn't rap based.
Yeah,
It's-
and,
it's-
and
it's a
after
gen-
Joyner got out of that Atlantic deal, it was pretty much done.
It
for
was
them.
over, and then he started his own thing, and look where he's at now. Tolly's gained so much success. Def Jam, yeah, Shake. All right, I guess, but even so,
Def Jam been around since the '80s, though.
yeah,
They ain't
Def
going
Jam's been
nowhere.
around, and they ain't going anywhere. But
Yeah.
how many times do you hear like Def Jam brought up in the modern general perspective, right?
Hold on. When's the last time you heard of a music company having their own video game out with the artist on it? That shit was
Bro.
crazy.
Bro, we need another Def Jam fight for New York.
That shit
I-
was crazy, dog.
Dude, it was I played that game when I was originally at the office before I got kicked out, and bro, I watched gameplay before, but I was like, bro, this is great, bro. I'm seeing this, bro. What'd you do with that $15 I gave you?
By the time I got it, it was $14, and then my bank fee hit was $12. I was like, motherfucker!
Damn
The very next day, dude.
I
So
was like, dude,
I'm gonna
I
have to take some money
specifically was-
next month and put it aside. I'll VIP that shit for my guys, man.
I
Yeah.
specifically did that because I was like, you know what, we shouldn't have to do this, but we got 9 minutes left. I'm like, wait a minute,
That's
this
okay.
timer is
That's okay.
ticking.
Just hit that link, come back
I know.
in. We'll be doing that shit. But
I
yeah,
know.
fucking bank fee, $12. I was like, you son of a
Ah,
bitch. And that's all the
shit.
money I had in there.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I was just like, bro, I specifically had it for that purpose, and I see a timer tick, and I'm like,
I know.
oh,
I apologize, man. It's my bad.
It's good. It's
And
good,
this
bro.
morning when I went to go check my bank account, it's like, we don't know who the fuck you are. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like, we don't
That's a
recognize your
problem.
username or password. So I fucking jam up to the bank before I started going to work. And they're like, oh, no, it happens like every 6 months. I've had this account for like, well, since I started getting monetized on YouTube. It's the only reason I got this account. So I've had it for like, I don't know, 4 years. It's never done it before. But I checked the ATM real quick, and I had some money in there. I was like, okay, cool. Let me pull this $20 out so I can get access to it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I fucking haven't even tried to reset my password yet because I don't even know.
Gotcha.
I don't want to fuck it up. Sag, if that $15 a month can get some, but that's a fact. That's a
Fair
fact.
enough. I
And
know
right
he
now-
can. I know.
Right now, I have to wait till Sunday to get weed because they're having 50% off sale.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
You could buy double for half.
It's
No.
2 for ones all day. That's what I was saying.
Exactly. So that's a good deal. I think just to give us a quick segue because I'll have to come back in a bit. I feel like we should listen to something.
Well,
I feel like-
we're gonna listen to that new shit then.
Yeah. Well, we got I got a couple new shits. Got that real well, you got Crummy King on there, but if you go to my YouTube page, I got that Realist remix that just dropped
I can't play
yesterday.
I can't.
Oh no, cause damn, that sucks.
I know because I played Runox Realist Remix. That shit got my shit blocked.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
Shit.
I had to trim it out. It let me play it. It didn't even give me a warning, which is crazy. And then
That's crazy.
yeah, and then I had to go back after the shit and cut it out.
That sucks. I was like, damn, I'm putting out all these remixes and covers, and you
So
can't
is
even
Larry
play.
too, and it's a good idea that you guys do that. Just know that the only way I can really do those types of things is to do them on recorded reactions, and then those reactions don't get monetized.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you
Not
might.
Judge George is in the house.
Have you tried doing? Have you tried like if somebody asks you to play something like that? Have you tried doing like a filter on it? On
Yeah,
the
I got a little
screen?
thing that goes over the screen.
Huh.
That's a little transparent. Sometimes
Right.
it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it always shows up in the after you upload. It'll tell
Yeah,
you
it'll tell you like
if you
copyright.
copyright or not. Yeah,
I don't know. It's
Somet-
weird because like when you put those remixes up, obviously you get the copyrights. You get the thing telling you there's copyright on this.
Yeah,
But then and when you read it, it's like they allow this type of content, you know? And
Right.
that's what bothers me is like, okay, so you allow the content, yeah, it'll get copywritten, but like why is it a problem anywhere else, you know?
Well, the only
Like-
problem is that money goes to the copyright owner.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So-
guess.
But a lot of artists, and shout out to the ones that do, they're putting a share on there. So it'll share it'll 50-50 the profit or the monetization, you know, instead of you getting nothing, at least you're getting half, you know, which is fine.
I understand why Larry said this, but I will say this: all you end up doing, like you can put out remixes. Like, who's the best? Mercules. You know Mercules?
Mhm.
Mercules was doing remixes
Lots of
before, like tons.
Yeah.
He didn't make money off a single thing.
But the thing
And I know
is,
that
is
for a
like
fact.
when he was doing that, he had already previously had 300,000 on Instagram, right? And his account got hacked, so he had to rebuild his shit from zero again.
I guess.
And he started putting out all them remixes after that, and he blew the fuck up.
Yeah. Kahuna said Echo. Another guy who comes to mind is AK. AK does remixes, and I know for a goddamn fact that the Panda remix did get demonetized. I know that for a fact, but he made hella views off that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And so, did Joyner. He used all them beats,
Joyner
you
did
know,
too.
DNA and the motherfucking
so
Gucci Gang
like-
and all that shit.
like the thing with that is like, yeah, some people will be like, I'll get rid of all my remixes once I start monetizing. For me, I don't care. I'll let those tracks
Joyner
tracks
still has his up.
get demonetized
I still
because
go back and listen to DNA remix. Well, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. His Panda's crazy too. His Gucci Gang's crazy as fuck.
Mhm.
Like Jordan
Yeah,
go crazy. He went crazy. He's just ending people's careers.
the What's
on those
Poppin'
beats.
remix he did, where he was like, "What's Gucci?"
Yeah.
Like that hit me. I was
Yeah.
like that, and the Suge remix. I like, yeah, fuck
Mm.
Tory Lane's verse. I can't stand Tory Lane's. Thank God he's in
That
jail.
Look Alive
But
remix.
yeah,
That
Look
shit.
Alive
That
as
shit's.
well.
I
Yeah.
got that as my ringtone actually. I swear to God, I've had it for years. Ever since I could find it all, I was like, "That's gonna be my only ringtone. It's for everybody."
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got less time than the song is, so we're just gonna continue bullshitting until
Yeah,
we come
just-
back.
Right. For sure. Nothing we could do.
Shout out to my peeps, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are in here. Uh, it's, is it, it's Jorge or is it George? I'm,
What
I-
was
I
that?
don't-
That is George or
is George?
George or Jorge. He don't mind.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. I always, because I'm not live much. So.
Big
And
salute to
speak
my
of
guy,
the devil
Ray.
himself, Ray Vibe. I was just talking about you.
Sovereign, what's happening,
all
my
good,
guy?
all good things. The only bad
Absolutely.
thing was YouTube. That's all. That was the only bad thing.
YouTube,
So,
man.
YouTube,
And that's the
YouTube
thing, like,
shitty right now.
if you can. Where the hell was I going with that? Fucking weed, man. I am stumped. I'm stumped. I don't even know what the fuck I'll say. I'll slap the dog shit out of you. Hey, let's go.
whoa,
We
what
gonna
did
get
I
that. We
do?
gotta get that on camera, my guy. We gotta get that shit on camera.
I ain't do nothing. Don't slap me. I ain't do shit. Leave me out.
But I don't know if you have any dog shit in you. So maybe he's just gonna come over and give you a high five.
Listen.
It would be odd if you had some dog shit in you. though.
Yeah, it'd be odd for sure.
Yeah, that
but-
would be different. Be like, why, Spec? Why do you have motherfucking dog shit inside you? That's weird, man.
Some people got that dog in them.
That is true. That is true. Nice. My guy's got bars on bars. You can't stop Spec.
No, you can't do shit bars in 2023. And unless you're some specific people that I will not name.
You know, I'm a big toilet humor guy. You know, I love crass, rude
Yeah.
shit. You know,
fair enough.
you've heard my freestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
You like that dirty shit too. He's like,
for sure.
it ain't what I'm rapping about, but yeah, it's
No.
fine.
I have a couple bars every now and again.
Hey, you got to have a couple, but mine's just littered with them. Shout out to motherfucking
Stuff
Too
that's
Short.
not out yet.
Dude, I'm a little tiny guy, bro. This is a fucking 20 ounce, man. What you talking about? I'm a little tiny guy.
Come on. Wait,
That shit was hella funny in Elf, bro. That shit had me cracking up, bro. Shakes up, fucking him. Let's go. That's all right. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. Spectrum in the house. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna admit. METHOD, man. That shit's fire, bro.
there we go.
That fucking Method dude. Method Man dude is just, when him and Redman put the fucking album together, bro, that shit was crazy, dog. You know what was also crazy? Prof and Redman. Pack a Lunch, that shit was crazy. I really like that one.
Right.
Method's top 5 facts.
Mm-hmm. For
Although-
sure.
I seen Meth. What was it on a Sway? Where he pulled up his phone, he was rapping off his phone. I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
why you do that, Meth? Stop doing that shit.
Well, I mean, gotta think.
Unless
that-
he wasn't prepared to go on Sway that day, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Oh, you guys want me to rap some shit? Cool, I'll pull some shit up." But if he was prepared to go there that day, then
Well, as far as I was concerned, Meth's been out of it for Like he's been like yeah, he's still in the game, but like he's not relevant as he used to be. Because what Meth was Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
He was part of Wu-Tang. So I know who like yeah, he started doing some other stuff and then he obviously had a couple tracks. It's like same thing with Ice Cube, right?
Yeah, but
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube did a lot of great TV and movie work.
Well, I guess that is the difference there, right? Because
Yeah.
not only did he do music, but he also, you know, he's still doing movies.
Yeah.
He's still in there doing
Yeah.
shit. Like, man, him and Seth Rogen in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. What the actual fuck?
Is that the
Like,
new one?
yeah, the new one.
Oh,
It's
shit.
him and Seth Rogen are like the two jobber bad guys.
That's crazy.
Fucking right behind Shredder.
That's
and,
crazy.
And Jackie Chan is Master Splinter, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? This is
That's
wild.
dude. Are they still
And,
doing like the full makeup and shit? Like,
Well, it's the CG, like all the CGI animation shit.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like it's an animation movie, but
okay.
dude saw, but Harry Mack did a freestyle for the cast of for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cast, minus Jackie Chan.
Okay.
But like Ice Cube was there, Seth Rogen, like dude, Ice Cube was in a trance the entire time Harry Mack was freestyling. And
It's hard not to be, I imagine.
No, well, like, but you got to think about it. Ice Cube consider a lot of people is a legend.
Right, but he's a written dude. Harry Mack, we
Yeah.
all know this. He's flowing off the top.
Bro,
Like,
yeah.
there's no writtens with that guy.
No.
And they're all perfect. They're all perfect. There's not like one of them's like, oh, that was garbage. No. Like,
No.
Harry Mack, he don't miss. He might get a little repetitive when you see him on the boardwalk or something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little bit through his 20-minute fucking freestyle, you know. But other than that, it's just perfect. He don't miss.
Right. Yeah, he's I like Harry Mack's not someone I listen to like regularly. Like I don't just hop in and listen to his freestyles.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I do get that opportunity, whether it be through a live stream or for something else, I'm blown away
Yeah.
because it's always something new. And the thing like yeah, that's his niche, that's his lane, that's what he's gonna stick to probably. But I want to see a Harry Mack album. I want to see what Harry Mack can do when it actually means something.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff he says is just bars, you know, it's capping
right,
bars. You know,
it's spitting off the dome, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
but
Rap
to have
was
some
built.
well-written, you know what I'm saying, meaningful shit, yeah, I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, like I would like to see Harry Mack put out an album that just blows everybody away, just as much as his freestyles have, because he clearly shows that his ability to write, his ability to think on the fly,
Right.
that can compare to his writing.
Could you imagine if he had time to think about some shit? It'd be insane.
He might not even need time to think.
Well, that-
What if it's already in his head?
True
You know, what if somebody's like, all right, I want you to make an album. He has an album. Where? What?
I did not know
Since
that.
when? On what?
Is it freestyles or no?
Is it? Hang on. Is he on? Harry Mack. Okay. Oh shit. He does have shit. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it's an album. He's got best of Omegle bars type stuff. That's about it. Soliloquies, Rap Coltrane.
Oh, okay. Shakes just said it.
Shake's just what does Shake say? It's an album, yeah. Well, but it's all the freestyles.
Right.
Like, that's
we're
all
looking
it
for
is.
written work.
Like I'm looking for actual not like maybe freestyled, but has meaning, right? I'm looking for
You
something.
could freestyle that.
You can. I have.
He could.
I have, and that's half the tracks. Like eventually, I get to a topic, and I'm like, all right, I already know what I like. there are bars that I haven't even written for this album yet that I've had in my head for a year. Like that, like, and the fact that I remember it all, you know. But that's what I'm looking for. He actually has 3 verse. He has 3 verse with hook freestyles. Oh, okay. But are they the? Maybe I'll have to take a look. I'll have to see if there's like actual shit on it. But like I said, I'm just looking for something with actual meaning, because when you can do it all like that, you're unstoppable. Like freestyling's one thing.
Could you imagine going to a show where you know you're not going to know any of the songs because this song will be made up during the show, and it's the only
Right.
time that it will be viewed? You know what I'm saying? That would be insane.
That would be one hell of a concert.
Dude,
I would go to that concert 100%. Now imagine this. What if like and obviously this is a dream scenario, right? Harry Mack does a concert. Say some underground rapper, right? Is in the audience. He's there to support Harry Mack. Man picks him out of the crowd. He's like, "Hey, you rap? Come up here. I want to see if you could do something for me, right?" What it was songs you've never heard of, right? But you and him are making a song on the fly.
right. Because that would be somebody who studies your work to support you, right? So you're obviously sharpening your freestyle skills because of him. That would be fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. And it would be the only time that song would be viewed live. It would never be made again. You'd only have it on videotape, whoever's recording in the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be crazy, dude.
And it gets the viewers thinking, right? It puts that thought in their head, like, who is this dude? We know who Harry Mack is,
Right.
but he just brought this kid up here, and he just went out and killed this shit.
Yeah.
Who the hell is he? That's the big deal right there. That to me is what sets it, because if he goes out of his way to help an artist in need,
Yeah.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
It's the viewers that matter the most, because that's
Right.
what keeps them artists going. That's what keeps us going in that point, you know.
Yeah.
So
And they see a skill set like that on the fly go, that's crazy. Him and K-Dot possibly making a track, that would be dope. Imagine Harry and King Los or Daylight. Oh boy, Daylight,
bro,
King Los too, man. Like those are two
well,
phenomenal. fucking-
Daylight's battle rapper, right? He's battle.
he is a battle rapper, but I believe he also makes.
Well, I know he makes music,
music as
but
well.
I know that he's well known in the battle rap scene.
Right, right.
So that's obviously like 2 freestylers in a room together. Because
Well, not all battle raps freestyle. Let's just be honest. You know. What
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I
But
guess,
you should know
but-
your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like on the second, right? On the second, because 3 rounds, right? On the second round, if you ain't starting out with at least 2 bars of freestyle
Mm-hmm.
and then go into your shit, it's a good chance you lost that shit. Because you got to be able to rebuttal people saying, you know, on the
Yes.
fly. And when you could do that and you start your second verse off about talking some shit about what they talked about, then I know you're talking about shit that's off the top of the head, freestyling. And then you
Right.
can go into your written, and that's fine with me. I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah. Kahuna just said Contents Under Pressure. It's a 9-track album from 2019. Okay,
Oh shit, okay.
that's
Non
I mean,
Omegle, he
that's-
said. Omegle?
that ain't bad, I guess. I don't know. That's 9. That's not even. I don't even think that's an album, low key. That's like an LP. That's
What year you say?
2019. Contents Under Pressure. It's
Was
a
that the round
9-track
that-
album.
That was about around the time he was doing that Kia commercial, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't follow
That was
Harry Mack
hey,
like
shout
that.
out to him for doing that Kia commercial. That was pretty fly. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Pre
Yeah,
Omegle
okay.
is what Shake says. Yeah.
Okay.
So that checks out. But
You know what
no.
checks out? This song that we forgot to play.
we gotta
See?
play a song.
It's
We
easy
gotta
to
play
get
a
caught
song.
up in conversation, dude. Seriously.
No, for sure.
I fucking
mean,
love it.
Listen, we've done nothing but listen to my songs the last 2 times. You know, it's good to have that break there where we actually get to talk for a minute, you know?
Facts. and just
So-
bullshit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And every once in a while, I ask you a permanent question. But right now, we're going to give him the Crown Me King. You know who it is. You know it is. That dude Kevo, that motherfucker Larry Belafonte, and of course the one and only Spectrum. Let's go. Links are in the description below.
Sound the alarm, rally the guards. Better prepare when I tear you apart. Here for the R, I got the spark. I'm out of the steady with shocks in the heart. No CPR, no saving your life anymore. It's time to get sent to the dark. Should've known better before you thought to go start up this war. This I'm better than the kings, better bring your army, fellows. Speak for the peace of my army bellows. Told myself better reach for the peak, never seek to be weak or get tossed in the ghettos. No fight, it's a walk in the middle. Better tread light when I'm stalking the shadows. And even if I never came from the ghetto, I still had to fight to survive and develop. I'm back in prime, the fact that I'm divulging. Pantomime, dramatic, time is coaxing. Cock to prime, the seagull meant for poaching. Hard to try and hide when I'm approaching. Flank to left and right, around the road so difficult. I'd rather turn my hand to hoaxing. I play the fool to gain the tools, to gain the rule. I ain't to prove I ain't worth dethroning. When the day is won, the day is done. It's time for a celebration. I've never been afraid to calm my kid out of none, so let this be my consultation. I'm done with the ignorance, never again will I hear that I'm dissing. I just heard reverence came from beneath all the peasants, so give me my glory to revel in. Crown me king. I'm the product of my environment, working like crazy, spiraling, never plan to retire. Crown me king. I've been brought up to start a riot, cause all that I know is violence. I'll never stop or be tired. Crown me king. And they don't know how I'm wired. I'm gonna run this shit till my dreams transpire. Crown me king. I put my feet to the fire. I'll wear the mark of the beast just to fill my desires.
I've been saving up my minutes over and over, and I can hear the clock ticking. Bust my ass just to make it to the finish, but I can't keep it up. I'm really tired, I admit it. Yeah, I've been feeling mad drained. I've been dealing with glitches like playing a bad game. I've been healing and building and letting everything decay, but now I'm here to chop it up like I was prepping up a steak. No debate, one of the greatest ever coming at a makeshift studio and through together working till I'm famous. Paid the short invested money, now I take this game like I was snapping a photo so I can frame it. Me and Spec gotta be direct, so we eating next. We the best in the flesh, killing till we meet our death. Had to grow this up like I just planted a chia pet, and fucking with my team is not something you'll see again. Crown me king, I've been around the ring. Bottled up the most astounding thing. I got a lot locked down, now the sound I bring is the equivalent to the feeling of pounding chin. Like, who are you kidding? You'll never match up with the dopeness of vocals emitting. It's hopeless, I hope that you know when we spitting. We're going for gold, then we'll go for your kidneys. I'm the kind of father with a damn dream. Finger on the trigger, I'ma pull it like a hamstring. Always gotta kill it with the raps, cause I can't sing. Stepping to me is like pressing a bell that can't ring. Impractical, writing lyrics on my job just to make a little capital. We unmatchable and I'll catch the throne. Spec what they gotta do, yo, they have to know.
Crown me king. I'm the product of my environment, working like crazy, spiraling, never plan to retire. Crown me king. I've been brought up to start a riot, cause all that I know is violence. I'll never stop or be tired. Crown me king. And they don't know how I'm wired. I'm gonna run this shit till my dreams transpire. Crown me king. I put my feet to the fire. I'll wear the mark of the beast just to fill my desires.
I've been through Hades, God is my witness. Life isn't crazy and time it is gifted. I tried to resist it, the Father insisted that I am a king in this rhyming existence. Climate is shifting and I'm getting distant. I didn't need anybody's permission. A solid position on top of the business. A lot of them sinning, get dollars and end up in fire. Give up, retire. Plenty of lies, don't get me inspired. I live in the truth. Get to the wire, I'm didn't perspire. My vision is higher than any of you. If you do not believe it, check the facts. Most of you bitches ain't respecting rap. Hopeless and playing gangster every track, and they want me to lose my patience, never that. King of my own mind, hard as a gold, and what's in it since 09. I was the dopest, I'm hot and I'm focused, I'm hard and the bogus, I'm smart, I'm devoted, I'm eager the whole nine, so that's probably why they hate me, but so what? They can't play me cause they lazy. Grow up, I don't be around them lately, I show up whenever the promoter pay me, you know I'm a king. I don't deny it, it's more than a dream, it's highly divine, not only for cheese. I'm not really trying to be close to a demon, I won't pay no mind to envy and hubris to give me some shine. It really is stupid, it isn't the time. I give you the blueprint and however you try to build it, excuse me and give me some rubies cause I am a king.
Bruh.
Yo, NORAD, what is happening, my guy? So
Yeah.
good to
I've
see you.
wasted so
Whoa, God.
much time trying to do
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
what
whoa.
Hold on, we going way too fast.
Woo.
Cause I'm high as shit, so I'm on a slow mode tonight, bruh. Yo,
Yeah.
good to see you, NORAD. That's the guy right there. Big salute, man. We got to get on another VIP too, my
Bruh.
dude. It's been
What is
too
good
damn-
NORAD? Appreciate you stopping in, bro.
That's facts, man. I hope you had a great week so far, man. This is my dude, It's Spectrum right here. Spectrum for short. Links are in the description below. That was his latest track, along with Kevo and Larry Belafonte. That was Crown Me King. I like that shit, man. I like that
Dude.
shit. Kevo,
So-
I'm sorry, but like he never comes through anymore. Like he used to come through like the beginning of my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like the very beginning of my channel. And I always thought he was talented then. I haven't seen him in a long time. It probably just don't show up on his feed. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Kevo's. Yeah.
But let me finish. That dude can fucking rap, dog.
Dude, he's a monster on the
Facts.
mic. So a little bit of a backstory, right? He wasn't originally supposed to be on this track. There was a different K that was supposed to be on this track, and his name is K Legend. And
Shout out
eventually,
K Legend.
I get K Legend on another track later, so I don't care. But we know how us and True Mob know how K Legend works. You send him something, he'll get back to you in a couple months, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't
But
have
he
a couple
busy as
months.
fuck.
He busy, he doing his thing, so
Yeah.
it's respectable. But I didn't have a couple months, and I'm being told like, yeah, you're gonna be waiting a minute, and I was like, nah, I need, because this is supposed to be on an EP that I need to drop before the end of the year, and I'm hoping to still drop it before the end of the year. And I was like, I need somebody else. I need somebody who can kill this beat as good as I know they can. And Larry was the other pick. Larry was solidified, set in stone for this track, because I was like, I know Larry can just fucking destroy this shit.
And he'll
Right.
do it in 24 hours.
Exactly.
You know
It wasn't,
what I'm
so, and Kevo and I had done stuff in the past, and now Kevo, I can't speak on why he don't show up, but right now he's in detox, so right now he's out of the loop, period, for a minute, because he's taking time for himself, which respectable. He's no longer a part of Independently Global right now, but we hope that because he's been a good friend to all of us, and he still is. We hope that his recovery, and we hope that everything goes on with him is good and well.
Facts.
And a spot is always open for him to come back to us and be a fucking dope ass dude, like just kill it and make fucking music. But Kevo is a goddamn fiend, bro. When Kevo and I first put our track out on my album for Can't Hold Us, I was blown. I was blown away.
Yeah.
And we got another track together too. It's on the Independently Global album, which we could pull up too on Spotify if you want, because
We can do whatever we need to do, my guy.
there's plenty of tracks that you probably haven't heard of. There's a couple of tracks that you probably haven't heard, either that or you haven't heard them in a hot minute. But
I don't think I'm even following Independent Global.
no, you could probably even just find it through my. Well, you can search it up too, but it'll be.
There it is.
Yeah, love how it's the first thing that shows up.
Oh, yeah, see, I'm not following, so I'm number
Yeah.
30, bitches.
There you go. Hey, but yeah, absolutely. Just me and Kevin worked on another track, and it's right there, number 5, Sent to My
Isaiah.
Name. Isaiah was good,
Good to see you,
And-
brother. I hope all is well with you, man.
but
Some
Like, bro.
some great artists in here tonight, man. If y'all ain't following each other, or at least the people that I know that consume music ain't following these artists, y'all missing out, man. And I just put the link for Independently Global Spotify in there.
I do follow NORAD. I've been following NORAD stuff for a minute now. I
He's
think
too nice.
he
Plus,
just
he's a great engineer, bro.
Yeah, NORAD. Yeah, he did. NORAD, you did one of the ciphers, Blind Sight ciphers, I think. He mixed and mastered, I think, if I'm correct.
He mixed and mastered all of our dude Duran the Rapper stuff too.
Yeah,
Like,
that too. And I've been following your stuff for a minute, bro. And I got nothing yet, but
He said, "Yeah,
I've been-
yeah."
I've been following the stuff, and I'd be honored to work with you at some point. Low key, I'm down to work with anybody. Seriously, like, but you're probably one of the best rappers I've heard of in a minute for the
Hey.
past couple of years, bro.
My
Seriously,
dude and
real shit.
Durag got that fucking that Crooked Eye feature, man, by winning that duo contest. I'm telling you, bro. I still have this motherfucker. I have the CD in my truck, but I always have this right next to me. Right next to me, my guy. 7. Y'all know I know you know that.
And then NORAD, you got a track with Iniquity too, right? I think you just announced. I think maybe that was you. I think you did announce something. You had something with Iniquity Rhymes, if I'm correct. If it's the person I'm thinking he is. But I'm looking forward to that track because I love Iniquity. I listen to Iniquity on my free time.
Hey, that's what's
So
up.
I listen to anybody that people haven't heard of. That's the funny thing, and that's the best part about underground is there are people nobody's ever heard of that are the dopest fucking people alive. You know, like it's wild to think about.
That's why I don't leave the underground.
No, I don't leave
Straight
the
up.
underground either. But however, I have to pay my respects to the OGs that influenced me here. You know, like
Yeah,
that's
I got the OGs that influenced me in my consumption of hip hop. That's for damn sure.
yeah.
You know,
Like I got my respects for my Joyner, Logic, you know, M of course, the biggest one. No surprise there, right?
I'm fucking
and
shocked. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. I not like I talked about it for like 5 minutes. Yeah. When did you Cypher, the Cypher was one thing. You've dropped a couple of stuff in like Twitter and whatnot. And then I think my buddy KT sent me over to you at one point too, a while ago. And that's where I started learning your name. So I've been listening here and there. I've been picking up the stuff and I just yeah. I fuck with a lot of the stuff that you've been doing. Especially I responded to one of the things you did. It was like a verse regarding like your grandmother or something like that. It was like an ode to your grandmother or something like that, where it's like you were paying your respects. Maybe. I could be wrong. Yeah, it was about your mom. All right. I was right. And I thought just the way you flowed your words it was so good, dude. Like I love people who just absolutely, you know, they know how to put the right words in the right spot and they make it just flow so well.
Yeah.
Flows are like the thing that get me the most. They don't have to be fast flows. Fast flows will get me all the live long day. But it's like period. Flows are just my bread and butter. So
Hey, that's facts, man. And that'll be dope if you guys get to work together someday. So I'll be looking forward to that record dropping. That's for damn sure. Big fan of both these artists here. Yeah, man. I think the coolest thing about this channel is be able to put artists together in the same room, and then who knows what's going to come out of it. You know, that's fire. Well, enough about me.
I'm here for spec.
Big
Hey,
salute.
I like sharing the wealth, bro. I think that's the one thing you'll learn about me, and that's the thing that people will know about me is I'm here for a good time, but I'm not here to hog the glory, and I will never be here to hog spotlight because that's not who I am.
But the spotlight is yours right now.
It's ours.
Mr. Modesty, come on, man. No, this is about you. My name is nowhere on this title. It's nowhere on the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
like
but
Friday
you-
night
but
is
you-
for me and the crew. You know, because it says with Sack Juggalo. You know what I'm saying on there?
Sure, but
no.
you brought me here.
But Mr. Modesty, it's all about you, my guy. And I'm glad because you are involved in. If you get to work with NORAD, that's all about you as well. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to you, my guy. This is for you, brother. This is for you.
I do appreciate it. I've been humbled in the past, so I can't. There's a reason why I am who I am, And so I appreciate it, and I'll take it where I can get it.
Yeah,
but
that's all you gotta say is thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't expect anything more out of you than just say, yo, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because,
right.
look, I have a hard time accepting compliments, too. You know what I'm saying? I have all my whole life, you know, whether it be like, hey, that's a cool shirt or whatever, you know, just stupid shit. But I've embraced it over the last, I don't know, decade or so. When somebody gives me a compliment, I look them in the eye and say, yo, I appreciate that, or thank you. You know,
Who would have
even
said
if
the
it's like-
thumbnail had Larry on it?
yo,
No. Or Speck with a tan. Bro, I could never pull off Larry's hairstyle. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know
Never.
why YouTube didn't even correct that, because I posted that last night, and it's fine on the end of, like, if you go to the page, it was you, you know, the thumbnail, but when you shared it, it was Larry.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
It'll probably update. It'll do its thing. YouTube's YouTube. They don't.
Right.
I ain't worried about it.
Just
No.
don't share it, because people start getting confused, like, what the fuck is this? I was going to go see Larry Belafonte.
Who's this white ass kid?
Right.
Who
You got the Spectrum guy over here. What's going
the
on?
hell is this? Like, listen to, like, yeah, they heard Larry's verse on Crown Me King.
Right?
That's what it is. They heard Larry's verse on Crown Me King, and they're like, wait, but this isn't Larry. Who the hell are you?
let me assure you, everybody who's out there watching and said that, we got Larry interviews too. So go through that playlist. We're almost to 200 interviews. I think you're 178 or 177.
God damn.
Yeah.
Man.
So
Who did you have on for your 100?
Abstract.
It was that's who it was. I was like, I knew you had somebody good. You had somebody big.
That was crazy. That just happened. It just happened. Like, it was so weird. I didn't plan that out or anything. There was supposed to be another interview that was actually the 100th interview, but I was sick. So
Right.
I had to reschedule them. And the next interview was Abstract after that. So he really would have been 101.
Yeah. For sure.
Taylor, I see you. Big salute. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well this week. Let's go. We got Independently Global up, man. I know the people want to hear a song. Which one we
Yeah.
going to play for them?
All right. So, like I said, me and Kevo did a track called Sent to My Name. That's the newest track on this. And I speak for pretty much all of Independently Global right now, because I'm VP, right? I'm Cam's
Shout out to
right-hand man
Cam. Facts.
when it comes to this, and Cam is a homie. I love him to death. I love all the homies in Independently Global and in True Mob. Shout out to all of you. But yeah, this track right here came out on a whim. I recorded this thing, recorded a hook on it. I didn't think he was going to get Kevo on this, and Kevo just said, nah, I'm a spaz. So that's all it is from here.
Let's go. Independently Global putting out tracks. That's that link I just put in the chat there. So make sure you go follow that as well. I was number 30, so be 31, be 32, be 33. I know y'all ain't subbed up yet. Follow that shit. Let's get these going. We got my dude Spectrum and Kevo teaming up on a track. This was called Sent to My Name. Let's go. It's gonna be some spazzing.
Spec is fat, Larry says.
Yeah, I've been ahead of the game, but ain't got a cent to my name, yeah. If this is the life that I chase, then call me a saint, cause I'm patient. The heart that I have, it's crazy that no one can never relate with. And I'll leave your through and repent for thinking I ain't gonna make it. Cause lately I've been feeling pretty drained, but I'm back now. About to jump the gate, continue laughing, I won't back down. Waiting for the day that I can move into a stacked house. Music on the daily, ain't no way you'll count me out. Don't count me out on the way that I live. Doesn't make sense with the pay that I spend in a day, but the sense and the sense that I gave ain't rich. I've been waiting for the day when I get up on the stage. Just a man who been trying to make it on a living wage, on a lyrical craze, and I can't be dismayed, no way, not until I get a cent to my name. God dang, burning with serious rage. Mercy's no longer the option to take. Been talking godly with heaven in play, but you can never go disciple a saint. Y'all better talk with a gun, well I'd rather be man enough just to meet you face to face. So y'all better get the fuck out of my way. If you ain't on my side, then you're out of my range, cause I'm locked in with a knob of posse. When I'm ready for the better, then you can't stop me. I'm a rebel when I revel in the blood of the devil, and when the dust settles, what you see is awfully shocking. And the crowd, please never act like paparazzi, cause I pop easier when the drama stops. You call it World War III, where the bombs are dropping, gonna score the earth, and it ain't worth stopping. And bet I bet that I ain't turning the heat down, cause the words I'm hearing are so cold. They've been a threat since I've been flipping their heads, because I never would guess they would go so low. Praying silent, only Lord knows what I'm gonna do or where I go. Never riding journey solo, gonna keep it going till I'm ghost. I've been ahead of the game, but ain't got a cent to my name yet. If this is the life that I chase, then call me a saint, cause I'm patient. The heart that I have, it's crazy that no one can never relate with. And I'll leave your filled with repent for thinking I ain't gonna make it. Cause lately I've been feeling pretty drained, but I'm back now. About to jump the gate, continue life, and I won't back down. Waiting for the day that I can move into a stacked house. Music on the daily, ain't no way you count me.
I've been out of working to the point that not a single person can tell me that I ain't gonna make it here. Hella thoughts been lurking, and I'm certain that I'm murking every verse, so I ain't at every second a copy case of beer. Darker thoughts are urgent and telling me they're emerging. I ain't even got a cent to pay my rent, so I can live secure. Looking in the mirror like I'm really what I wanna be, but can I stand the thought of everything that I was still endure? Like, now I got my two guns up, and I'm ready depending on just who wants what. I've been steady regretting the bad investment, now I'm better than I better take a dub like a buzzer beater into the netting. Sick of the bad pay, not a second to spare in the booth on a bad day. Pick in a bad way, wanna give it up, but there's not a set of my name. And all this negativity got me letting it go. I've been laying in the shadows and now I'm craving the smoke. My mic is like a weapon for cracking open your dome. I should speak a little louder like chatting over the phone. And I'm snapping on the beat, it's like water to your bones. And I'm running on my numbers, it's getting me to my goal. Careful on a mission, there's not a chance that I'll fold. Even with me wearing weight up on my shoulders like I was a coat. Man, there's not enough hours, day after day, all the voices get louder. I'm out from my cake like I'm slinging the powder till I make it rain like I'm running my shower. You doubted me, clowned on me, pulled hatred out of me, laughed at the boy till emotions were out of reach. Now the same people just tell me they're proud of me. Try it again and you'll become a casualty.
I've been ahead of the game, but ain't got a cent to my name yet. If this is the life that I chase, then call me a saint, cause I'm patient. The heart that I have, it's crazy that no one can never relate with. And I'll leave your filled with repent for thinking I ain't gonna make it.
I'm like how I don't know who's doing your engineering. Probably Cam. Shout out to Cam.
Yeah, this is Cam's.
But what I was going to say is I'm loving how the tracks are ending. That Crown Me King, you know, it sounded just like that. It sounded like, you know, you were standing outside of some big ass concrete pillars and there's fucking like soldiers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded really nice.
So the funny thing is and I just had that track being played on another live stream before I hopped in here, and apparently that mix ain't for everybody.
Really?
People are like, yeah, the lows aren't coming out at all.
On this last track?
On Crown Me King.
Crown Me King.
On Crown Me King, and I hear. Well, that's the thing is I hear it. I hear what they're saying, like, and it's not like a mix that I was completely set with, but it was also out of Cam's comfort zone. Like the beat, this is a Trunks beat, and if anybody knows Trunks beats are absolutely bonkers. They are wild ass beats. They like cinematic ass Eminem type Dre beats that go fucking nuts. And when I picked it up, I was like, originally, and I still might have this happen just because of the feedback I'm getting. I may end up having somebody else mix it for the EP instead. That way I kind of get an idea of like the best of both worlds, seeing what people like, you know. Because in my head, what I was thinking with this is instead of like the whole like what you said, the pillar thing, I was hoping for a more direct, in your face type of vibe with it, because the way I thought about it was like I'm standing over a bunch of just I don't want to. Losers is such a
It's a
bad-
300 situation where you
Yeah.
stack the dead bodies and make a wall and throw it
Ex-
over the rest of the motherfuckers.
Right. Like I'm
Okay.
Well, not even just I'm standing over a bunch of people. I'm like, listen, I am who I am. You cannot stop me. And if you try to stop me, you're in a world of fucking hurt. Like I've got and that was the point of having the features with like I've got people like Kevo. I've got people like Larry. I've got all these motherfuckers. And you think that you can just be on the same level as me? Nah.
And
Stay-
you
stay
mentioned
below
that
me.
again this last one too.
Yeah, sent to my name.
Yeah.
It's literally
Like that whole hook was fire as fuck.
Yeah, that rapping to the singing part there.
Yeah.
And then
But what you were saying in the hook, you're talking about like, I'm at the top of this. I'm basically.
I've been ahead of the game. I
leading
ain't
this
got a
shit.
sense of my name yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, look, I ain't doing this, for the love of money. I'm doing this for the love of the sport. You know what I'm saying? The art. And that speaks volumes.
Yeah. So I disagree with what Ty says here to an extent. Whether we realize it or not, professionally mixed and master songs will take you further. Look at the best example, Not Afraid. I was talking about it earlier. Not Afraid by Eminem. That track is poorly mixed. There's so much reverb, there's so much like interference that you can hear. And there are a couple other tracks that I can bring up too. Forever, his verse on Forever versus like Drake's and Kanye's and Wayne's, it sounds so different and it's mixed differently. And that could be for the fact of, well, M's on the track, he's gonna fucking murder everybody, right? That could be that. But it's not always the engineering that makes a track. It could just be the message behind it. It could just be it could be a bunch of things. Like, yeah, maybe having a professionally mixed track to start, right? That's what gets you fame because that's what people listen to. But once you get past that phase, you and yeah, I'm getting there. Like, it was already a household name when those tracks dropped. Like, I guess I get it, but there's not an excuse to have poorly mixed tracks. Like, you have one of the best engineers on the goddamn planet. Dre is one of the best engineers on the goddamn planet, bro.
He did go to school for that, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like, it's like there was no excuse for that, but it still received so much praise, And I get it. Speaking from the perspective of an independent artist, I get it, But at the same time, it's not. We have to take that risk. We have to take that risk with a track.
We got 1 minute. Just
Yeah,
so you know.
I saw. I'm paying attention.
Okay.
We have to take that risk for right now until something happens, right? To get us to that point.
Yeah.
Then we can start having consistency. Until then, we're fighting an uphill battle.
Right,
There's
because
always
you're
going to be
learning
trial and
along
error.
the way.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a never-ending learning process. Let's just be honest, because new sounds, new music come through every 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much like clockwork. You don't get the same shit every decade. So, it is always a learning process, especially when you're looking at it from an engineering standpoint, because things like different add-ons, do different things. Larry is probably, I like talking to him about engineering and doing, mixing his shit because he's always showing me something new, man. Like, and I, you'd never know it unless you were like always on it,
There we go.
Typing.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
We here.
What's up, bro, man? How you doing, brother?
That was
There
good,
you
bro.
go, for real. Facts. So I think I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So you make music of, different genre. You like to challenge yourself, basically. This is why we fuck with you, because you really put out whatever your heart feels you need to put out. And that's what's so great about the independent music scene, because you ain't gonna find a mainstream artist to be out there to put out what they want to put out. It's just not unless they want to put out mumble rap, you know what I'm saying, or a bunch of shit with autotune on it. You know, like, oh, I've been looking forward to this. Like, I can't imagine most people want to do that. It's a quick buck, whatever. I get it, but you would think in between, like, some of your favorite artists will have, you know, their radio shit and then their album shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
their album shit is much different than their radio shit. You know, Nelly. Let's just take Nelly for example. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get his album shit where he got, you know, some, you know, female doing a hook, you know, and it's real all about, you know, whatever, you know, pleasing women or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Being real nice on the mic, being like a Casanova, right? But then you get on his album and it's like some real shit. You're like, me and the, you know, maniacs go through the hood, just, you know, doing shit, right? So, how do you feel like if you were able to make an album where it was not the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your PG stuff and your R-rated shit, you know, merged together in an album, what would that look like?
That's, see, that, I don't know, that, I feel like that's kind of already what I do, because I have explicit shit all the damn time. Like, yeah, it's a couple of swear words,
Right.
but I've also kind of avoided using like a whole bunch of swears when I do rap, mainly just because it's not, you're not really saying shit when you're swearing, you know?
It's like filler words.
It's yeah, to me it's filler words, or you're doing it to bring some sort of attitude, right? You're adding, like, and I don't know. I feel like there are people who do it, right? Like again, Eminem, he swears all the fucking time, you know? And you know, but I can't say that there really is there be anything different from what I do, you know? Like, the best, I think the one thing I would say to kind of spin this question a little bit is to kind of be like, what would happen if my next album would be, or like my upcoming projects from here on out would be a combination of what I want to do and what the people want. I think that's a better question, because let's there's a lot of people who just want me to put out an R&B album. There are a lot of people who want me to put out a rock album. There are a lot of people who want me to put out some sort of melodic album, you know? Just like, not even just rapping. People just want me to sing, right? But I don't like, and I give it to them in doses, right? I'll do a couple of things here and there, just every now and again, just to spice things up, right? Because that's the spice of life.
Yeah.
But the reason I don't do it in full is because it's not who I want to be. I don't want to give in to what other people want just because they think it sounds good, right? And that is a detriment on one end, because if it's stuff that they won't listen to, then it's not going to go anywhere as far as it would if I did do what they were asking, right? Like, that's kind of the premise of industry music.
Well,
like,
I think you know, a better way to maybe approach something like that is that you got quite a catalog right now. You'll have a much larger catalog in 5 years, and by the end of that 5th year, you know, 5 years from now, you could put out a whole album of just R&B songs gathered, you know, best of type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Could. I definitely.
And that would satisfy and hunger. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, that would be pretty dope, actually. Here's all my
it's
rap
not even,
songs or whatever.
and that's the other thing too, is it's not even just songs that I do, right? It's I thrive off of features. I love working with other people. I love collaborations.
Yeah.
Once I started getting collaborations, I couldn't stop working. Hell, because of Independently Global, I cannot stop working. Like if True Mob, like if any artist from True Mob was like, I want you to do a verse on this, or I want you to do a hook on this,
Yeah.
I will sit down and it'll be done in a week. Like it doesn't, like, that's what I thrive off of. When it comes to making solo tracks, that is the difficult part, because there's so much more creativity that goes into creating your own music versus creating collabs, right? Because with a collab, an idea is already there. Whether no matter how much is on it, there's always an idea there, and I like bouncing off of other people's ideas. I like either adding onto an idea or taking that idea and spinning it, because it creates a new level of creativity.
Yeah.
Because because for most of the time you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're not making the same music you normally do. Like everything, like a lot of the stuff that I used to do was like all NF type stuff, right? Like NF or Logic related is kind of where I was. I was in the in between. And because of all these collabs and because of all the people I've gotten to work with, I've created tracks that I never thought I'd make ever. Like I talked about it earlier. There's the next Independently Global album. There's a drill track, and I am a verse on that drill track. And drill is something I've never done before. It's like the last piece of the puzzle for me. I've done everything else up to that point, minus maybe a couple of subgenres. But drill was that major thing that I was like, I feel like I could do this. I know I can do it. I have to think outside the box.
Yeah.
And once it's done, once the album's out, once people hear it, it'll just add to who I am as a person. There's a reason why I'm called Spectrum. There's a reason why I don't keep myself in a box. It's because I have so much potential. I have so much potential to keep going with what I want to do and continue with it, that it won't matter. And like you said, I've got a catalog, right? In 5 years, my catalog will be even bigger, and I'll have a greatest hits. Hell, I'll probably go back, take old tracks, remaster the fuck out of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And because I probably have those files lying around somewhere,
hard drives everywhere.
and I'll just straight up just finish them. And even if I don't, I have no problem re-recording an old ass track. I don't. Yeah, it's a little boring, but if it's something that I feel can still hold some merit, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Like that's just the best stuff right there.
And see, that's the thing. When you're 5-10 years from now, a lot of people that will be following your music haven't heard those old tracks. You bring an old track or something, back and redo it, in that future time. I would see nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's some songs I'd like to see Joyner redo. You know. There's a lot of them actually.
You can't just forget where you started. I think that's the important thing. You can't forget where you started, because it's no matter, the views could be shit, right? Compared to what you put out now, it could be shit. But if it started you somewhere, if it's the thing that's like and that, like, even Eminem does it. Eminem put out Curtain Call 2, his best fucking hits, and some of them were features. Like, they weren't even all his stuff. You always have to remember the tracks that made you who you are, right? And that's the important thing. You can't, you'll look back at it and be like, this stuff is trash. This stuff is, wow, what the hell was I thinking? But think about it. if that's the reaction you're having compared to what you're having now, that's a positive reaction. That's
Yeah.
that's you growing. That's you evolving. That's you becoming a better version of yourself. That's you becoming the best version of you.
Right. And Larry and I were just talking about this with Greg, and the older you get, the more experiences you have, your topics will be changing constantly, you know, in your music subject. So that's always a thing that I like seeing too, because you see these older rappers come out 50, 60 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're still barring out, and they're talking about real life shit, you know what I'm saying? Emmanuel Brown, my guy, with his hat, and man, big salute to you. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a great week, man. Hope you and the family are doing good. We got Spectrum in the house. I know y'all know each other.
Right.
If you're not following everything, you should be though. Hey, I'm just fooling with you.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, you want to play another song?
We can play another song. I want to answer this. Kahuna put a comment here real quick.
Oh, okay.
He was like, Spec, give us a story of the Gatsby cipher and how you got involved.
Okay.
So that's the Green Light cipher.
I didn't even see that.
And yeah, he's talking about it.
Oh, okay.
But the Green Light cipher, this was so Gatsby was in a position to quit his job. He decided to quit his normal like 9 to 5 job, and he could pursue his YouTube career basically, among a few other things he was doing on the outside. And to celebrate that, he wanted to bring a whole bunch of independent artists together and put them all in a cipher, right? And he reached out to Damon for the beat. Damon, wonderful producer, shout out to him. He's also got tons of beats for us on our Independently Global album. But that's just basically how it was. In terms of how I got involved, I had only known Gats for like 6-7 months at that time, but I was sending him every single track off my catalog because I needed to get people to know who I was, you know. That's all it was. And eventually I got to be with him in person, and we got to actually become pretty solid friends out of it. And I know for a fact that I was one of the first people he asked. He's like, "Hey, yo, I'm doing the cipher as a celebration, and I'd be honored if you were on it, you know." And that's it. That's all it was. As simple as that. Shout out to Gatsby. He wonderful person, pursuing his dreams like you are, Sack, and everybody else is just it. Y'all are incredible people. So
yeah, shout out to Gatsby, man. A great host, by the way. He has a great live, if y'all don't know.
yes,
And also a great rapper, dude. Like, dude can rap
Dude.
his ass off, man.
bro. I just wish he put out more tracks.
Right.
I really wish.
I
Like
feel you on that.
he's got stuff in the vault, but like he needs to put it out. Like there's a track between him, Dwayne, and Gone.
And there's
that is-
another one, Dwayne, man. Yo,
Dwayne
he's
is-
so buttery on the mic, dog. That dude is too
Dude.
nice.
Dwayne and Gatsby are in my top 3. They do their thing. I and the fact that they continue to do their thing the way they want to do it. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. So I
agree.
appreciate that. Are we trying to play a track with me on it if we're on this page, or
I mean,
does
we can
it
go
really
back.
matter?
Yeah, this is your time, so we're playing your shit.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I got other tracks on there, but it's all album stuff. You've heard everything else, but I'm trying to think here. What have you not? You haven't heard that. I know you haven't heard the I Don't Know Juice World edition.
I can't remember if we plays that in the live or not. Probably not. It's a copyright beat.
Did we?
No, you wouldn't be able to get it on here if you did, huh?
I played 2 things for you that night. I know I did.
I don't know, but we'll play it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I say I don't know. So it's got to be a colleague.
Play hard times. We'll play hard times if we got time.
Yeah, we got time.
We got time.
Well, as long as you got time,
Bro,
We got about.
I'm
about 15 minutes. We got about 15 minutes.
Hey, yeah, 15 minutes, and even still, I ain't doing shit. All I gotta do is work in the morning, and low key, I got nothing better to do otherwise.
Yeah, I got to
So-
work in the morning too. Shout out
Gotcha.
to going out and busting your ass.
I think he has heard my Logan collabs, but only one of them's out right now. So,
I know we heard Contemplation.
yeah, I played that because that was my birthday track. So,
Yeah. All right, we'll play I Don't Know.
yeah, we'll play. I don't know.
Juice World Edition. Let's go.
I've wasted so much time trying to do what's right when I know it's all wrong. I spend my nights moving side to side. Got depression coming back, so I can't sleep long. What's wrong with me? I feel I wanna break down. Life is getting stormy as I push through all these rain clouds. Think I need a breakout. Stuck inside this prison, feeling like a letdown. Please don't wait for me. If I stay, will you hold it against me? If I go, will I be all alone? Will I know who I can or I can't be? I don't know, what should I do? Where do I go, it will tempt me? And will I know when it's safe to grow? And will my heart stay empty? I don't know. I know that I've been jumping the gun. I've been assuming way too much, thinking it's never enough. And I've been fighting demons daily, couldn't make this shit up. Been through this hell so many times, I'm thinking heaven's a bluff. And to the angels above, my middle finger is up. I hope you see that I've been praying, but I guess it's a no. I don't understand anymore. Oh, why must you forsake me? Why do people hate me so damn much? If I stay, will you hold it against me? If I go, will I be all alone? Will I know who I can or I can't be? I don't know. See, I've been down every road, but I couldn't see this coming. These people blinded my soul, so I guess there's no point in running. I try to keep them away, but all they want is to slay this monster that I'm becoming. In their eyes, I'm a gunner. There ain't no saving me. They tear eyes and tear my mind into two sides. Now I'm disordered. If I stay, will you hold it against me? If I go, will I be all alone? Will I know who I can or I can't be? I don't know, what should I do? Where do I go, it will tempt me? And will I know when it's safe to grow? And will my heart stay empty? I don't know. Will my heart stay empty? I don't know.
Yo, shout out to the broke man. Thank you for coming through, brother. Big salute to you, man.
Yeah.
You have a great
For
time with
sure.
your family, man. Dude, I like that track. It's another one of those vulnerable tracks where you really get into, your head. You know what I'm saying? Like you get into your thoughts on that shit. So the hook was fire. That bass was bumping. That sounded great in the headphones.
Yeah.
So
That track was mixed and mastered by me, believe it or not. That's
Nice.
one of my few successes for mixing and mastering.
so you better say them presets.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is too with that is it's there. Obviously, I don't have a track in this catalog called I Don't Know just on its own, and so it's weird seeing Juice WRLD Edition, right? Because it's like, oh well, maybe it's a track elsewhere. No, not yet. It's not a track yet. However, it is a hint of a track by the same name, of a very similar vibe, but of a the same message, a different vibe. I think that's the best way I could put it.
Okay.
Is that it'll have a different take on the hook, the same lyrics but a different take, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And like, trust me, when you hear part 2, because this will be on the part 2 of my album, you'll be like, whoa, like this is crazy. So, but Yeah.
We are patiently waiting for that. I tell you what, because look, man, you and KT got together, done some pretty nice work. I like KT, man. He's a great artist. I'm liking he does also rock music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that you gotta respect the fuck out of somebody who could jump in and out of shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
Ice-T did that shit, even though he wasn't like playing an instrument or anything, but just it's like Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying, or Bo
Right.
Jackson, you know what I'm saying. Like, these motherfuckers go in and out of the league like no problem, dog. Like, and still be on top of their game. So, shout out to that dude, KT, man, for real.
Yeah,
Shout out
he's
to Tony Lonely for coming through. Big salute, homie. Good to see you.
Tony. What's good, bro? Appreciate you stopping in, dude.
So, we're getting close to the end, and I asked this of all my interviewers as of late. You made it. You got all the money you could possibly need. Your kids got money, right? Where are your top 3 houses? I mean, you probably have like 40 houses because you got all the money, but just where are the top 3? Vacation homes, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But,
Honestly,
top 3.
honestly, the way I've looked at it, I'm not one who needs a big house.
I didn't say it had to be a big house.
Well, I'm not. Well, I know you didn't. But like, everybody else's like answers like they want a nice house, you know, out in the beach or whatever the case is. You know, I've heard a couple people give some answers. For me, I don't need anything too crazy. Where in terms of my locations, anywhere better than Chicago. So that really, I mean, somewhere in the Carolinas would be nice. I think if it's out of country, Ireland, I'll go get a house in Ireland and call it a day. Or I don't know if I do anything on the West Coast. I'm not really. I mean, like I've been to Washington. I spent a week with KT, but I wasn't a big fan of Washington that much. Really, it wouldn't be my final destination for sure. Maybe somewhere on the road, but I'd say for me, the Carolinas is the biggie. Like that would be where I go because there's mountains, there's beaches. I get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I'd have a nice little house that I built myself or something that's already, you know, there that I can just build a shack to and make a home studio out of and just live my own life.
Fence around it with auto turrets that'll shoot people when they come over my fence.
Yeah, I won't go that far.
I'll
I'll get cameras and guns. It's probably as far as I go. I don't need no
That's auto
automated.
turret.
I don't need no
yeah, I'll
auto
be
turret.
sleeping. 50
No, I won't.
50 cal, tear 'em up.
Yeah. Well, I make sure everything's locked up tight, and then again, if somebody does show up, I got cameras.
Yeah.
So even if
But
I'm
a zombie,
sleeping,
if a horde of zombies come through, you need auto turrets.
no, I don't.
You can't shoot
I-
every zombie.
I don't have to.
You go
I'll buy hatchets too.
I
don't.
go underground.
Uh,
I go
yeah, well, listen. The question was, what do we do during a zombie apocalypse?
That's exactly what I would do. It's the same thing as humans. I just buy me a piece of property, fucking fence that shit
Fair
off.
enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like grow
Fair
my
enough.
own food. You know.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it would be just, you know, minimalist. Like I wouldn't have a big house, you know, because I don't want a
No.
bunch of empty rooms. That's crazy.
Even
know.
if I get a big house, I'm getting it with people, because I want to be around people. That's bottom line. If I ain't around people, I'm getting a small house by myself that
Well, you
people
can fill it with your wife and children. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's to say that's my future, bro?
well, I'm just saying there are alternatives, right? You can
I
have
know.
a big old YouTube house where there's a bunch of YouTubers living there. That'd be dope.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen that
Well,
done before.
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to set up. Like between Independently Global and True Mob, I want to get a house that if y'all want to stay there, you know, as long as you're paying equal with me, we're cool. You know.
Yeah, somebody got
I'll
the biggest bedroom, so they gotta pay the most.
Well, I mean, it'll be me. But because I'm either building the house or I'm the one with the house, it'll only be a couple extra $100. You know, like
Right.
I'm not. You know, it'll all be aside from expense, it'll be paid for. But I'm saying like if people want to be, you know, if people need a place to stay, if they want to, you know, if they want a place to stay for like a year, a couple years, you know, or hell, forever. I don't give a flying fuck, you know. As long as long as you're paying your dues, as long as it's all equal all the way around,
what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Because I'm inviting my
chilling.
friends and family, and if I have enough money, I'm buying
We
everybody.
gonna have to divide the bills like 20 ways for all of us. Listen though.
Facts.
Listen though. Imagine splitting a bill 20 ways and all it's costing you is $100.
Yeah, it's all $46.50. You're like, what?
Like, imagine that. Imagine if that was possible. Like just having a big ass house like that where like 10 of us split the bill and all of it, and it's just expenses because the house is built, it's paid for.
Right.
You know,
And
You
everybody
already
has
bought-
their own toilet.
Even
you
if
gotta
you
have
have
a toilet
to,
in each bedroom because I ain't sharing my shit with other people.
well, yeah, it had multiple bathrooms. No, duh.
Yeah.
I ain't about that life.
Yeah.
But still, like, just think about that. That like, yeah, maybe you'd have to pay for the property. You'd have to pay it off, you know, depending on what you do with it.
It'll
But
all be included in the bill though.
exactly. But like, even then, you're splitting it 10 ways,
Because in
and
California
expenses
right
aren't going to
now,
be up the wazoo.
I'm looking at fucking like undeveloped land,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at 160 acres for $160,000.
That's wild.
That's in California, Northern
I-
California. Yeah.
That
Up
wow.
near Redding.
That
And there's a bunch of it. Like that motherfucker had a river on it with a bridge, and I'm just like, I could own a bridge? That's crazy. I own this part of the river? What? That's insane. I'll be able to go out there and just fish. Like, that'd be dope. I'd give me a kayak at that point. I'd give me a
Bro,
kayak.
Kahuna, I would do ciphers every damn chance I could get. I live for ciphers. I would invite people out to make music, to chill, play some video games, whatever the hell, dude. Like that's the dream, right? Doing the stuff you love with the people you love. That is the dream.
That's a fact.
That's it. It's simple. It's a long road, but it's simple.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact. No, that's great. So we're gonna play another song, and then we'll wrap it up. How's that sound?
I think that sounds pretty good.
Okay.
So,
What does the people want to hear? They get to pick this one.
yeah. I saw Ty said he wanted Hard Times. Kahuna said he wanted Battle Scars, which is Kyron's track off his album. I don't care. But whatever y'all want, but it's gotta be, we can't have random names out here. We gotta come to a consensus.
Yeah. we gotta come to an agreement. Let's just put 1 through 0. We'll play one of these 10 that are on the screen right now. Do you
Well,
guys see them?
All right, we'll do that, but 5 will be Hard Times and 6 will be Battle Scars because we already played both Crown Me King and I Don't Know. So
I like that. All right, so 5 is Hard Times, 6 is Battle Scars. So
I
1
said I
through
wanted
0.
to hear Hard Times. I don't want Hard Times.
I heard that, bro. I heard that. We
Well,
got,
yeah, Kahuna type 6. He's like, as soon as I said what I said, he's like, nope, I got it. My number's in.
right, and there's
It's done.
5. All right, somebody's got to break the tie. There's 8 of you in here.
It's either 5 or 6, unless some of y'all want to hear anything else. I don't care. But hey, live your life.
Live your life.
I saw that 10-minute mark, so it's okay. Don't make me break.
Y'all gonna
Don't
have
make-
to drop a link in there too, because I ain't searching over the internet.
All right,
Okay.
Emmanuel Brown said 5.
Hard Times. Drop the link for Hard Times.
Drop the link.
Look at they're battling. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say how
right.
many times you can type the damn.
Yeah, I was about to say that they're really out here trying.
Is Hard Times on here?
So go to my breakdown album, and then it'll be track number 5.
Okay, never mind. I don't need no link.
Yeah, you don't need no link.
I don't
It's
need no
there.
link. We got my dude Spectrum right here. This is Hard Times. Let's go. Ty, you cheating.
hard times. See, I'm going through these hard times. Every day's a struggle, I've been tussling with my mind, trying to swallow me through high tides, trying to bring me tumbling from sky high. It's got a strong hold on my damn mind, and like a jet stream, it's too loud to unwind. And I've been trying to find who I am, stuck in this identity crisis since 2005. Like, what's gonna happen to me? What if everything I'm doing isn't life at its peak, and I can't see it till I view it from a different reach? And when I get there, all I see is just an endless mystique. Can it be that I've been looking at a different physique, the man I've wanted to be versus the man that's mirrored my every dream? But then I look into the mirror and I couldn't believe the man who's staring back at me has all I want to achieve. But I keep doubting myself, thinking I can't find my way home. I keep losing my health, thinking about the hard times. That don't mean that I'm fine. I find that I'm always losing my mind, getting stuck in a bind, and I'm losing my patience. My thoughts are lost and I'm baking, and I just can't find why I'm living in these hard times. I wake up, the shattered glass on the floor. I look back to the mirror that resides by my door. Where'd the reflection go? I guess I took too much of a toll, cause now what I reflect is poor, and this ain't who I wanna be right now. Yeah. I don't wanna keep looking at life with a mind full of my doubts. Yeah. I wanna see change, I wanna be greater than myself. Right now I'm begging please for help. I just want my mind at ease for the time being, so I can redirect myself. Don't wanna keep fading, I just want a chance to keep on changing. Everybody wants to keep on hating, and every time I push to be amazing, they keep weighing down on me. I can't leave, yeah, I wanna be me and be free. Yeah, every time I learn through my lessons, I'm sent back to detention, leaving me kept under pressure in a helpless depression. Cause I keep doubting myself, thinking I can't find my way home. I keep losing my health, thinking about the hard times. That don't mean that I'm fine. I find that I'm always losing my mind, getting stuck in a bind, and I'm losing my patience. My thoughts are lost and I'm baking, and I just can't find why I'm living in these hard times. I keep doubting myself, thinking I can't find my way home. I keep losing my health, thinking about the hard times. That don't mean that I'm fine. I find that I'm always losing my mind, getting stuck in a bind, and I'm losing my patience. My thoughts are lost and I'm baking, and I just can't find why I'm living in these hard times. I keep doubting myself, thinking I can't find my way home. I keep losing my health, thinking about the hard times. That don't mean that I'm fine. I find that I'm always losing my mind, getting stuck in a bind, and I'm losing my patience. My thoughts are lost and I'm baking, and I just can't find why I'm living in these hard times.
Yeah, I remember that song when we went to this. And you know what was fucking me up is that they were picking number 5, right? And this just happens to be number 5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind.
Yeah. No, it's definitely. I'm shocked people like that track as much as they did, because I low-key thought this was one of the weaker tracks off my project.
Yeah,
for
but
a
it's the
minute.
messaging inside of it, man.
Yeah,
It's
I get
relatable.
it. So it's all. As you know, I still look back at this project and I love it. I think I'll forever cherish this project.
Yeah,
So
you should hold it tight like a little baby. Like your little baby. That's a fact. Hey, yo, Spec, man, I want to thank you for your time, man, and coming through. Especially getting here earlier than suggested, because you said about a half hour. I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes.
Bro, I rushed I was 30 minutes away from home, and I was late getting there from home. So I was like, all right, now I gotta rush back. my ass almost crashed.
Dude, I told you last night, do not rush, man. Take your time, bro.
So
I'm
I also
glad you
had to
didn't
go
crash.
get my girl a vape too, so I was like, well, I don't want to take any more time.
That's
I'm
way
just
more
gonna-
important than me. I'm telling you, way more important. Dude. We want you to be safe. That's a fact.
It's a fucking miracle, Rob says. Facts. Literally, I worked this morning. I slept because I had no sleep last night, and then I got up. I did a thing that we're not going to talk about, and then I left as soon as I did the thing, went there, came back, and now we're here. So
Everybody's trying to figure out what the thing was now.
Nobody. You won't.
Everybody's trying.
Some
to figure
people
out.
know.
Like
You just-
maybe I know what you did. You tied your shoes in a double knot instead of a single knot. Is that what you did?
I would. Hey,
I'm trying to keep it PG, my guy.
You know, no.
He said, I wear slip-ons.
It's easier that way. No.
Facts.
All right.
Yo, we appreciate you coming through, man. We appreciate your talent, my guy. We really want to say you deserve all good things that come your way. That's just 100. And, man, if you ever get time in the future, you know the door's always open, bro.
Bro, always, dude. One more thing I want to say before I do go, just as some free promo for myself. In less than an hour, remember the final track of this month, the final track of Spectober. Maybe one more thing. Maybe.
Little bonus.
But, well, it'll be a remix most likely. But the last official track drops in less than an hour on all platforms. Be on the lookout. I'll promote it tomorrow morning. Sack, I appreciate you. Again, thank you for everything everything you do for this community. Low key, like I can't say it enough. You and Ray and all these other people that I've gotten to know over the past couple years. Y'all are literally doing God's work. Like seriously,
we are trying to spread the message of greatness. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Of course, anytime, bro.
And it's my absolute pleasure to hang out with you motherfuckers in the chat too. SGR crew, whoop whoop, my homies, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the ones that make this shit work, dude. That's just facts. We appreciate you tuning in and really being able to get to know the artists that we are promoting. This is how you create that tight bond between artist and, supporter. My dude Chris is in the motherfucking house. What's up, brother? That's my neighbor right there. You know we about to smoke, my guy. I already got one ready to go. And yeah, man, much fucking Wicked Clown love. That is facts, Rob. Hell yes. So we're going to be back at it tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have This Week in Hip Hop. We got some new ladies tracks popped off this week, so I can't wait to get into those. And I think we got a couple from last week that we didn't get into. So we got plenty of female rappers to start the fucking night off with. And of course, there's like 100-something tracks on the shit. So send your links in to my DMs on IG, Twitter, or motherfucking email them to me. They'll be put on the list in order they were received. And I hope everybody has a great night. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace. Oh, wait a second. Spec, shout outs real quick. You got less than a minute.
Shout out True Mob, Trevor. Shout out Independently Global. Shout out everybody who believes in what I do. And for real, I appreciate every single one of you. Seriously. Other than that, y'all already know who it is. Spec out.
All love to y'all. Big salute. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific. Everybody have a great night. And a big happy birthday to Taylor. We can't forget about that. That's love. Let's go. We out.